Welcome to another real estate market update brought to you by Stunning Homes Realty. So we're going to start off at the same place we always start off, which is the Cromford Market Index. For the first time in years, the index actually dropped to 495. Now that might sound interesting that it dropped for the first time, but it's been going up and up since it was at 137 in the beginning of January. So we hit 500 for the first time ever. We never hit it this high during 2005. So it was the highest it's ever been, which means that we had about 5 times as much demand as we do supply. And so it dropped. It's hopefully this is the beginning of good news for buyers, but still, relatively speaking, it's extremely high. And then as far as the regular statistics goes, active listings, we're at 4,088 listings versus 13,000 this time last year, so down 69%. Now that's got to be taken with a little bit of context. If you look at it, this was right around the time where COVID got kind of serious last year. So maybe not as important a detail, but it's also down 9% from 4,500 last month. So listings are continuing to go down, which is not a positive sign if you're trying to buy in this market. Pending listings and under contract, we're at 10,000 versus 12,000 this time last year, but down 0.4% from 12,600 last month. Total monthly sales, 10,385, which is up 29% from 8,000 this time last year, and up 29% from 8,000 the previous month. Now, again, context, March has more days than February, but still, to see sales go up 29% month over month is kind of crazy. Monthly average sales price per square foot was $232 versus $187 per square foot this time last year. That means that we're up 24% dollars per square foot in 1 year, and up 1.7% from $228 per square foot last month. 1.7%, that's almost 2% appreciation in 1 month. And then if you look at the monthly median sales price, $358,250 versus $301,000 last year. So we're up 19% year over year as far as the median sales price, and up 2.7% from $349,000 last month. And if you look at that, the monthly median sales price went up almost about $9,000, almost $10,000. So the same house if you were to buy it last month, it's already worth $10,000 more on average. So what we can tell you is that the active listing count was painfully small the previous month, and it's even smaller this month. We could add 24,000 new active listings today, and that's what it would take for us to get to a normal market, not a distressed market, a normal market. Many of the agents right now in Phoenix have never experienced anything like this. As a matter of fact, many of them, the newer agents, never experienced a normal supply ever. And again, a lot of if we're looking at year-over-year numbers, just don't forget, had COVID last year, it became real last year. And even though we're in Arizona, it feels like it's never actually happened. It did happen. It did affect the numbers. Once borrowers starts emerging from forbearance, we might see some degree of improvement, but we don't really expect that much improvement. So those are the average numbers, or the general numbers. What do we tell our clients? How do we interpret this information? 1 year after the start of the pandemic, luxury has exploded, which makes no sense. Like, where did that come from? And also, homes are selling for about 101% of list price. So 54% of all homes that closed so far in April sold for higher than the list price. In a balanced market, homes typically sell for 97% of list price. So if the house is worth $100,000, round numbers, it's selling for $97,000. It's 101 right now. So if your home is worth $100,000, it's selling for 101. Now those are just round numbers. Those aren't real numbers. There aren't homes for sale for 100,000 in our market. And then if you look at past extreme seller markets, 5,000 was generally enough for you to win and become the highest offer, to get your offer accepted. Well, in January, the median over ask price was $6,000. In February, it was $10,000. In March, it was $11,000. People are getting accustomed to offering over asking price. And in April, it's been $15,000. That means the average offer that went over asking price was $15,000 over asking price. And the median sales price is now $360,000. Homes in the $300,000 to $400,000 price point, they've appreciated 6% since January. If you can just fathom that, right? In the last 3 months, homes have gone up 6%, 2% per month, so that if you bought a home just in January, your homes are already worth $14,000 more if you bought a median price home. What about the luxury market, or what about the sellers? Right now, the number of listings contract over $1 million is up 156% in the last year. Homes under contract between $2 million and $3 million is up almost 300%, and homes over $3 million, which aren't as many here, is up 200%. So it's kind of crazy to think, all in all, that of all the things that occur with this market, with the COVID and everything else, the luxury market is booming. So it's a tough market. So as I said before, you need the right agent to help you to navigate these waters. If you're a buyer having a hard time getting offers accepted, you need a qualified agent, someone to help you. We got Stunning Homes Realty here. And if you're a seller, you might feel like you can just put the home on the market, go for sell by owner, list it on your own, and it should be no big deal. There are still a lot of pitfalls that you want to have a good agent to help you navigate and make sure that you're not taken advantage of in this crazy market. Thank you guys for watching.